P0752 on this accord is for shift solenoid valve stuck on. In plain terms, the PCM is seeing a shift control problem that may involve the solenoid command side, the valve body hydraulic side, or internal transmission material affecting shift control. The vehicle may go into fail-safe and may limit the available gears. If P0752 is stored, the transmission does not shift to any gear other than second or fourth gear. If it is only pending, it does not shift to any gear other than third or sixth gear. Before chasing the code, start with the basic system checks so you are not diagnosing around a low fluid, leak, or setup problem. First, warm the engine to normal operating temperature. For this procedure, that means the radiator fan has come on. Make sure the transmission is filled to the proper level and check for fluid leaks. Then drain the ATF through a strainer and inspect what comes out. If the strainer has metal debris or excessive clutch material, the diagnostic path calls for transmission replacement. If the strainer does not have metal debris or excessive clutch material, replace the ATF and continue with the fault duplication step. Next, raise the vehicle on a lift, make sure it is securely supported, and make sure all four wheels can rotate freely. Turn the vehicle to on mode, clear the DTC with the HDS, then start the engine. Disable VSA with the VSA OFF button. If vehicle speed will be above 31 mph, 50 km/h, enter VSA maintenance mode. Now test drive the vehicle in D position or D mode. Let the transmission shift slowly to fourth gear and watch the HDS data during the third to fourth shift. The key result is whether the fourth pressure switch turns off in fourth gear and then the third pressure switch turns on with a harsh shift. If that happens, the failure is duplicated and you move to the shift solenoid valve a check. If it does not happen, treat it as an intermittent failure and the system is okay at that time. If captured data is available, try to reproduce the failure under those same captured conditions. If the shifts are normal, repeat the drive check 2 or 3 times before calling it clean. Once the failure is duplicated, use the HDS miscellaneous test menu and select shift solenoid valve A. Command the solenoid and listen for operation. If you hear a clicking sound, shift solenoid valve is considered OK on this check, and the diagnostic path points to a faulty shift valve A. The repair path is replacement of the secondary valve body for shift valve A. If you do not hear a clicking sound, the path points to a faulty shift solenoid valve A. The repair path is replacement of the secondary valve body for shift solenoid valve A. The logic on P0752 is to screen the fluid for internal damage first, duplicate the shift failure with pressure switch data, then separate a hydraulic shift valve problem from a solenoid operation problem with the HDS command test. Do not skip the debris check because it changes the direction of the whole diagnosis. For more diagnostic training, visit Diagnostics.com.